on what they assume you make. I wish I had somebody here. And so, matter of fact, they're so nosy, they even go a little further. They're so nosy, they'll even say, I know they work for the city. Because my cousin worked there. And I know how much they make because they started about the same time. And the reason why I know how much she make, because she came over here and she told me she don't make but $40,000 a year, and they both been there 10 years. And they work in the same department, and I know they're in the same department because you know Louise next door. Louise next door got a boy that worked there too. And he talks about it all the time. And you know, her husband a school teacher. And I know he don't make that much because, see, I know my daughter is a teacher. And then my daughter been teaching at that school for 7 years, the same time that Eleanor boy started. And Eleanor boy started over there because you remember his mama got killed. And then when she got killed, they moved over here next to us. That's how I know Eleanor. Now, between the both, you know, we know it. And between the both of them, they don't make but about $60,000 a year. But what I can't figure out, this is why I like God. Because they sit in themselves, sitting out their window watching you in amazement. And they say, what I can't figure out about God is how they drive that car. How their kids go to private school. I wish I had somebody here. How in the world she afford a new dress and new weave all the time? I mean, her weave ain't never stale, you know. She keeps 1B27, Spanish wave, and Milky Way. You know, she don't wear that fake hair. She wear that real stuff. I want to know how she do that on that kind of money. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. I'm telling you, because but what they don't understand about you is that there's another source that they know not of. All they know is your paycheck, but they don't know your God. I wish I had somebody here. Because every now and then, your God will give you a bonus. Do I have a witness here? I said every now and then, he'll give you a bonus. He'll give you some stuff you wasn't expecting. And I want to say to my friend, you ain't got to worry about nothing planting no church. Because God got invisible resources. People, let me tell you something, money and friends work swing shift. When you got one, you got the other. I need y'all young people to understand this. See, as long as you got some money, you'll have some friends. You don't find out who your friends are when you got money. You find out who your friends are when all your money is gone. Do I have a witness here? Oh, don't worry about. I don't pay no attention to my Facebook when folks talking about they got a new boo in January. That's because you got your taxes. I want to see if your boo still gonna be there in April. Y'all ain't said that to me. Everybody got a new boo in a new car in January. I see the tag. I see some cars stuck on the side of the road with the dealer tag still on. Let me tell you something. But here's a text. I got to get to it, and I got to run. I'm going to do a drive-by because that girl told me she's going to give me some strawberry brownies and some turkey. I seen her out there. I don't know if she was with y'all or not, but I want some. Is she with y'all? Oh, I hope so. Listen, when I eat with the white people, I don't care, y'all. I eat with them over there. Well, let me tell you something. I ain't prejudiced. I'm free. I don't eat what they cook, but I see you come at the package. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all understand? Black folk funny. Black folk, we real funny. Who cooked that? She got cats. We don't eat nobody food got no cats. No, we don't do that. No, Jesus, we don't do that. No, we don't want no kibbles and beef macaroni. We don't do that. Let me get on to this text. Look at this text. There's a strange soliloquy here in the text. There's Elijah, and there's Elijah in verse 1 being bold enough to tell Ahab that it wasn't going to rain for 3.5 years. Y'all give me 10 minutes to work this out. He told Ahab it wasn't going to rain but for 3.5 years. When he told him that, the Lord told him, you go hide by a brook called Kerith. Now, he hid there, and then the Lord told him, when you get to the brook, I'm going to provide ravens to feed you there. Now, here's why I got to this subject, invisible resources, because everything that happened in this text wasn't supposed to happen. God went against nature. Y'all got to get this. He went against nature to bless his man of God. He went against protocol, and he went against what's supposed to happen. He broke all order to make sure that the man of God gets blessed. Y'all looking at me crazy, but really on the job you on, you weren't supposed to be there. I wish I had somebody. According to your experience, there was somebody that applied that was much more experienced than you. But God flipped your resume to the top. I wish I had somebody here. And he made them call you, even though they didn't want to call you. You weren't supposed to be there. That house you live in, it wasn't supposed to happen. But God turned things around in your favor, so whoever was going to buy it didn't get it. They changed their mind, and they told you it's back on the market again. Y'all ain't saying that to me. Because God can give you invisible resources. So watch this now. I want you to get this text. He said, Elijah prophesied to the lowercase god of rain, the god of fertility, Ahab, and tell him he ain't in control. Watch this. They depended upon Ahab to announce when rain was coming. He said, Elijah, you go tell Ahab he don't control rain. Y'all got to get this. Some of y'all backing up in a corner because somebody told you it wasn't going to rain in your life. Because somebody told you God wasn't going to do some things in your life. People don't control the blessings of God. God controls the blessings of God. Even if they fired you from one job, God will have another one waiting on you. You can't depend on folk. You got to learn how to trust in God. Yeah, boy, watch this. And so he said, Elijah, tell him it ain't going to rain but 3.5 years. Now, watch this. This is theological tension in the text. It's what I call theological tension, Pastor White, because something strange happened. He said, now you go tell Ahab it ain't going to rain. Now, no rain means no water. You agree with that? But then he turns around and tell Elijah, go to a brook. Now, y'all smarter than me. At a brook, water falls. But you said it ain't going to rain. So if it ain't going to rain, where water coming from? Y'all got to get this. Y'all got to get this now. Here's what happens. I want to take you to, you remember the prodigal son in Luke 15? He says a famine in the land. Now, he said it was going to be a famine. Now, you agree famine means no food, right? But then the boy worked for a man in a country feeding his hogs. Not only was he was taking food because he had slop, and he was taking food to food. But there was a famine in the land. He told Elijah, go to a brook where ain't no water, but I'm going to give you water. Here's what I'm saying to you. In Luke 15, the famine really wasn't for the land. The famine was for the boy. Y'all got to get this. And sometimes God will put you in your own personal famine where everybody around you is blessed, but you can't get nothing because he's trying to get a message straight to you. I wish I had somebody. I want to help you. I want to help some of you grandparents and some of you parents out because some of your children, they're going through hell and you're trying to bail them out of everything. You still trying to co-sign and they 50 years old. Sometimes God will put them in their own personal famine and you wasting your money until they turn back to God, because if they get out this time, they're going to do the same thing until God get a word to them. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Sometimes you got to love your children enough to risk them not liking you. That's all I'm saying to you. Let me tell you something. So now watch this. Now watch this. In 1 Kings, he said, go to a brook, there's water. Well, here's what God is saying. Even in a land where there's no water, when it comes to my people, I'll put some water in your desert. Well, y'all got to get this. Pastor White, even in a city where it look like a church can't grow, God will put you in a place and set you up where you're growing in the midst of a city that's going down. Even in the midst of people saying it can't happen. Even in the midst of people saying you ain't going to be at the Image of Sweet long. Why y'all let the Image of Sweet? This some of y'all cousin them. When y'all go home, where y'all meet Image Sweet? There ain't no church at the Image of Sweet. Well, with all the hell y'all raising inside the building, y'all might as well be the Image of Sweet. Y'all don't do nothing but fuss and argue and talk about one another. You might as well come to the Image of Sweet with me. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Because don't no building make you a believer. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. You're a believer because you've been blood bought. You've been born again. If I go to a nightclub, I'm still a believer. Man, let me tell you something. I'm saved while I'm jujuing on the beat. Look at your neighbor. Say, I'm still saved. Let me tell you this. Water and a brook got my attention. Man, on that. But not only did water from a brook get my attention, it's who God decided to use. Y'all got to get this. He says, now not only am I going to give you water in a brook. Y'all come here for a minute. Come here. He said, I'm going to feed you with ravens. Come here. Look at your neighbor and say, come here. Now, here's what's weird. God could have used a dove. It was a cleaner bird. He could have used a robin. It's a cleaner bird. He used a nasty raven. Ravens were vultures. Let me tell you about a raven. A raven was so vulturous until a raven would eat her own. Y'all got to get this. But then the Lord says to him, I'm going to feed you with a nasty bird. Now, here's the blessing. The blessing was the raven didn't eat the food on the way to Elijah. Man, y'all got here's what I'm trying to get to. How can God trust food or a blessing in the mouth of a bird, but he can't trust a blessing in the hand of a believer? Y'all got to get this. Because everything you get in your hand ain't for you to keep. Y'all got to get this. Some stuff God put in your hand is for you to drop off. Boy, y'all ain't saying nothing to me now. Y'all got quiet on me. Every blessing ain't for you to eat. Some things God give you so you can hand it to somebody else. And if God can't trust you to hand it off, he'll stop giving it to you. Somebody said, I don't never have no seed because you're not a good handoff person. Boy, you come in church every Sunday and you never hand off anything. I'm preaching good. Y'all just looking like that. You never hand off anything. You just stingy. You get all you can all you get, sit on the can and pause in the rest. You just keep everything for yourself. Come on, you treat your church like a Dollar Tree. You get everything in your church for $1. Come on, good greeters, $1. Good singing, $1. Come on, good preaching, $1. Then you trust even shout. Everybody who shout in church ought to give more than $1. That's extra wear and tear. Y'all listen to me. Let me tell you something. He said to this guy, I'm going to feed you with a raven. Now, here's my first problem, was you use a nasty bird to do it. But now, the word, bread. And watch what he says. I'm going to feed you bread and flesh in the morning, bread and flesh in the evening. I'm almost done. Watch what he says. I'm going to feed you bread and flesh in the morning, bread and flesh in the evening. Now, here's what got me. Okay, Lord, just say I got over the fact that you fed him with a raven. Just say that, God. I'm okay. I come to grill. I'm cool. I'm Gucci. You fed him with a raven. Okay, I got that. But now watch this. The word in the Hebrew, bread and flesh, means food, like eggs, bacon, in our terms. So now here's my next problem, Pastor White. Even if the raven got the food, somebody had to cook it. Y'all got to get this. Man, I'm just excited myself. Because a raven, I don't care how much you can bring, a raven can't cook. Now, here's what I believe happened. Say what happened. Here's what I believe happened. God touched the heart of somebody in that land. And every morning he told them to cook something. So every morning the man would cook breakfast and drop it off at his gate. And the raven will come get it. Every evening he'll cook dinner, put it at his gate, and the raven will come get it. Here's my point to you. Sometimes you bless people you don't even know. Y'all got to get this, man. Oh, man. If you're trying to calculate and count every time you bless somebody, you're missing the whole picture. Sometimes you got to plant the seed and you don't know where it's going, but you got to trust wherever it's going, somebody is being blessed by my seed. Here's what God told me to tell you, and I'm out of here. when you got to trust God with these invisible resources. Because when the creatures stop coming, the Creator will. And I came here to tell you, man, when the creatures stop coming, the Creator will always be there. I know church folk, they fickle. Church folk are funny. You know, it ain't the saints of old that we used to have, where they came every week. These members now work in shifts. First Sunday, they here. Fourth Sunday, they here. 2 months later, they back crying at the altar. Talking about, Lord, I'm sorry. It's a new breed of saints out here. We don't dedicate ourselves to the work of God like we used to. But I want to tell you, man, when people don't show up, God will still sustain you. If God got to touch one banker and say, God sent me here today to plant a seed to your ministry. I never forget in our church sometimes when offering was down, he'll send one person. And on that particular Sunday, he'll send that one person to meet the needs of a whole ministry. And I came to tell you forward, you ain't got to worry about the creature. You got to learn how to trust the God that you serve. God can do for you what people cannot do. Do I have any help here? Y'all know what I'm talking about, don't you? You got to learn how to turn it over to Jesus and stop worrying about it. Can I get a witness here? I'm through preaching. I got to close now. But is it anybody in here that can testify God always blesses my life in spite of my income? Can I get a witness? Some of y'all got fired off your job and you thought it was over for you. The people were laughing at you. They were talking about you. But God always provided a way. Can I get a witness? Would you put your arms around somebody and tell them he always will provide a way? Do I have a witness here? It don't matter how lonely you get. It don't matter who walks out of your life. He always will provide a way. Y'all got to help me close. I got to leave you here now. Ooh, I got to go, y'all. But I want you to grab your neighbor's hand and tell them, be not dismayed. Whatever betide you, tell them God will take care of you. Can you shout yes? Can you shout yes? That neighbor don't like you. Tell them, look at somebody else. Tell them, I've been through the storm. I've been through the rain. But God will take care of his children. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes! Shout yes! Shout yes! Shout yes! Shout yes! Is it anybody here? Anybody here who loves my Jesus? I wish you'd jump up on your feet. Put your arms around somebody. Look at them right in the face and tell them, can't nobody do me like Jesus. Can't nobody do me like the Lord. Can't nobody love me like Jesus. Shout yes. Good God, I'm happy myself. Shout yes. 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 Yes.